Hey everybody, my name is TUTES Tutiven. I'm also known as TUTES, and I'm here at Adorama to test out the new Leica M11 Monochrom. I'm a photographer. I mostly shoot editorial, lifestyle, portraiture, and currently my current systems of use is a Leica SL2, Q2, and also a M6. Today I'm in my studio in Dumbo. I invited my friend Martha, who's also an established model. We decided to do some indoor shots and just kind of gathering different lighting situations using just natural lighting. A lot of my photography is very simple. I shoot a lot of portraiture. I like to engage with my subject, and I need it to be as simple as possible. Leica does provide that type of simplicity for me. Buttons, features, everything is just straightforward for me. I like to keep it organic and as authentic as possible. So the type of quality that I strive for, Leica always delivers. So we all know that M11 came out a while ago, but the new monochrome version has a few changes, but still has a 60 megapixel full frame triple resolution sensor. So what is triple resolution sensor? It means that the 60 megapixel sensor that is on an M11 can change into a 36 or 18 megapixel by pixel binning. That's only if you wanted to. So the difference between the M11 and the monochrome is that instead of light going through multiple color channels, the monochrome is only going through one channel. So what's the benefits for that? Well, that means that light is being less filtered. That means you're gonna get sharpness, you're gonna get less noise, you're also gonna get a balance between harsh light and shadows, which means you're gonna get true grayscale performance. Then we went outside, we went to the rooftop and kind of tested it out in an uncontrolled setting, where it's more like really direct sunlight and some off, like some backlit and some maybe direct light hitting her to see how the performance is on this camera. So the lens I'm using today is a 50 Summilux, it's a 1.4. And one of the things that I'm used to with the M11 is like shooting as a rangefinder, is that it gives me a little bit of like control on where exactly I want to aim for and compose that. And for me, it just slows me down. It creates a better understanding of what I'm capturing. And it also helps me understand slowly the process of how this camera really helps me get the quality that I'm looking for. Recently, I've been very interested in just shooting black and white, and I felt like this camera intensified that experience. I really felt comfortable with it. I really felt like the camera knew exactly what I was aiming for when I was shooting it. It just gave me more confidence in wanting to do more black and white moving forward. We also decided to go on the streets to see if we can use that as a setting where you have direct lighting, create some harsh shadows, a lot of contrast. I also wanted to shoot her in soft lighting, where it's more diffused or more hidden, where she's sort of like getting the nice little glow and bounce of like the nice light, coming from either bouncing off of windows or bouncing from the floor. So one of the coolest things about this new M11 is that there's no markings, there's no red dot. It's literally almost like unrecognizable just because of those simple features. But it didn't sacrifice the actual importance of the way it looks. It just creates a much more low-key vibe when I'm shooting. A lot of people get very curious when they see the red dot and they start, kind of like getting into like, oh my God, it's a camera. This one kind of gives me a little bit of a break between me and my subject, or maybe just shooting in the street. And it creates a more of a nice little comfortable balance where no one's really the camera is not gonna bring that much attention towards me actually wanting to focus on a subject or a particular setting. I'm fascinated with black and white, and honestly, with this camera, it just makes me feel like I don't have to worry about nothing else but just black and white images. My main perspective right now is just to make sure that I capture what's on my mind, and the camera sort of creates that understanding really easily for me. So even though this does have a SD card slot, I actually shot all my shots and saved it in the internal memory, which is 256 gigs. Leica is known for great build quality, and they made it even better with the stronger sapphire glass on the LCD screen. Also with this release, there is an update to the Summilux 50 1.4 lens, which I hope I can test out soon. I had a great time shooting with the new Leica M11 Monochrom. I want to say thank you to Leica and thank you to Adorama for this opportunity. So let me know in the comments below on what you think on the new Leica M11 Monochrom. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.